Hello techies, welcome back to our UiPath Bot Central channel. Today we are going to learn about very interesting topic. We found one solution which will significantly minimize the test set creation in test automation. By utilizing master grouping, we can implement a highly efficient approach that not only streamline the process but also save the valuable time. For that we already seen multiple sessions, right? Like to fetch the package details, test case details, then robo IDs, then how to send the response, then how to test this complete scenario with the help of Postman application, right? So we already covered the all the basics. So same thing we are going to implement with a entire code with the help of UiPath Studio. Okay. Okay, guys. To begin with the code, let's have some code. Yesterday bug, today innovation, tomorrow solution. So based on these codes only, day by day we are learning something. We are contributing to the technical platform, right? So let's travel together. Yeah. Okay, guys. We will begin with our topic. You can see already I have implemented the code. I will stop this execution. I will explain all the fundamental workflow. What are the things have been developed. The code will be quite interesting. So like in this code I have dealt with dictionaries, lists, collections, then API parameters, right? So I will tell you like one by one, step by step we will go. So this is the sequence I have been created already. Okay, first I initialize the test set dictionary. You can see I will show the variable type test set dictionary list. You can see the variable type also system.collection.generic list. Under the list, I specifically given this particular dictionary type variable. Okay. Then to initialize the dictionary variable, what is the approach? Is getting a little bit lag actually. Yeah, you can see that new list of string, the data types of string, comma object. Okay. You can ask what is the use of this library list? I will tell you. You can see guys. Yeah, this is our JSON body response, right? Okay, you can see name, description, package we already provided, but all are the things we are giving only one time, which means name in name once, description once, package once, robo ID once, arguments, enable coverage, all are the parameters only once we are going to provide, right? But here while we checking the test case, you can see specifically the parameter they given the square bracket. Square this square bracket which will uh, indicate this is the list collection of data we are going to provide. Okay, so you can see in the earlier session we seen, right, like while we mapping the test set, these are the details we need to give. So this will be indicate the one particular test case. I will show, I will go this test case. Okay, for example, ACME test data entry 80004, which will indicate this definition ID 83569, release ID, this is the one, version number enabled true. So for all the test case, these three will be common: release ID, version number, then enabled. Only the definition ID will get changed based on the test cases, right? So already we hard coded. This is, you can see this is hard code value. So if we run this particular JSON body, what will happen? It will map the test set with this particular ID, which means particular test case will get mapped to the particular test set. But if we are going to map multiple test cases under the single test set, we need to pass the multiple definition ID, right? So that is the reason we have been initialized the list variable. Okay, new list dictionary of string and object. Yeah. So if we are going to pass the multiple value, so that is the reason we are going to use the list. Then why we are using dictionary? Yeah, if you have this question, you are in the right way. You can see always in the JSON we will get the format will be key and value pair format. So what is the dictionary base? Dictionary is nothing but which is having the value of pairing of key and value. We can say this will be the key, this will be the value, right? So that is the reason we initialize the dictionary variable. First one is clear. Then second one. So this is our ultimate aim. We are reading the Excel. Why we are reading the Excel? You can see that. Already we have the one Excel file. This is the master file. Whatever the definition ID you are going to give in the master file, for example, I am going to give three test cases. If I run the bot will create the one test set under the will get mapped under the three test cases. Okay. If I'm giving three or four n number of test cases, we can give under this master file. So it will work completely dynamic. There is no hard coded. So that is the reason we are reading the input file, which means master file. Okay. Then for each row, which is nothing but to fetch the details from the sheet. Okay. Then you can see that I only fetching the current row one dot item dot string means for all the test case only the definition ID will be unique, right? 7369706958 something. So that is the reason I am fetching. First I am assigning those variable into the int definition ID. Then I am passing through the test set dictionary. Okay, you can see new dictionary of string and object from definition ID. Then you can see that variable in definition ID, which means this one. So whatever the definition ID available in the Excel file, which will get pushed one by one with the help of for each row. Okay, so you can see I will just maximize that. Definition ID get pushed, release ID, version number, then enabled. We just paused as a dictionary format, key value, then I just initialized. That's it. Then now we have the one collection, which means from the in the for each row, one collection has been thrown. Okay, so we need to group it, right? Like from the group of the data, we are going to fetch one by one. Then we have to group them. For that, I'm using add definition ID, list, then item to append. So what will happen? This is a list already we initialized in the top of the code. We can see. Then once we read the master file with the help of this dictionary, for each row will iterate all the definition ID one by one. Then it will get pushed to this add definition ID list. So finally, whatever the definition ID we are going to put in the master, all the master will get pushed to the this list. Okay. Then API resume to create the test set. So this is orchestrator API. So whenever we are going to dealing with API orchestrator related with API things, we have the separate activity orchestrator API. So with the help of that, we can perform the multiple actions, right? So you can see the properties, post method, which means we are going to send the response. We are creating the new test set. So that is the reason we are using the post method. Then relative endpoint. Earlier, we have been used this endpoint. Which endpoint you can see that? Yeah, http://cloud.uipath.com, then tenant, then orchestrator, then odata/tenant, right? So this will be help us whenever we are going to deal with a third party application. But here we have one advantage. You can see already my studio already is get mapped to my tenant. You can see shared/testset/shared/HR shared, which is nothing but you can see this is a shared folder slash HR. This is the main folder, which means parent folder, then subfolder. Now we are going to perform operation under the test set, right? So shared/test set. Then already the tenant has already it's get mapped under this tenant link. So if we give, we can ignore directly up to this. We don't want give. Only we have to give this odata/test sets. That is fair enough. Okay. Then this is the main thing. JSON payload. Open in advanced editor. JSON payload is nothing but this is the one we already configured in the previous session. These all the parameters: name, description, package, test case details, input arguments, everything. We just passed under here. I will just maximize. Okay, you can see name I already given. I will change UiPath bot central test demo. Then description already given, package already given. We already copied from the earlier response. Then test case. You can see these guys. This is not a new option. While you when you go with the test set, then add test set tab, you will get all those options. This is a front end option, name, description, account, then package. Same thing with the help of API, we are going to give in the back. Okay. So name, description, and all the things be given. So initially I told you, na, this test cases, we have to pass the list of parameter, right? So you can see I pass the test set dictionary. I will copy in the separate notepad. I will explain that. I am using that. I'm opening the notepad. It's okay, it's taking quite some time. Leave it. We can use this as a editor. No issue. You have the customize option. You can see these guys. Test set dictionary list, which is nothing but yeah. I'm going to save this. Yeah. So this is the dictionary list, right? So from this dictionary, with the help of for each row, all the data has been pushed. It gets pushed to the particular list. So which means in this list will contains all test case information. This all test case information. Okay. Then we will edit this. Just we are passing this test set dictionary. Okay, list. Then why we are converting as a JSON dot convert, then serialized object. The thing is, it will be the key value pair, right? So based on our JSON body response, we have to pass to the this format, this list format. Okay. So to convert this format, we are using this script JSON convert dot serialized object. So what it will do, it will convert this particular list in this specific format, in this specific format. Okay, great. Then and what is the use of this hun character and unsimple? You can see all are hard coded value, then parameters, but this is the one variable we are going to use, right? So to differentiate that, okay, to pause the variable, we are going to use this unsimple. Okay, just I will remove this space. Yeah, you can see the error gone. Okay, then I will go save this code. Yes, guys, our code is ready. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so this is my master file. First, I will save this. I will close the file. Then I will run the code. Let's see what will happen. Okay, let's get executed. We'll see. Before 12 minutes back, UiPath board central demo has been created with a single test case. I will refresh the screen. Yeah, got it, guys. You can see test set has been created with 3 test case 14 seconds back. Okay, let me do one thing. One more time, we will edit the master file. Let's get loading. Okay, here what we will do, I will remove these two. I will save this, which means now I put only one test case. I will run the our bot. Okay, any guesses? In orchestrator, it will create the test set, but how many test case will get mapped? Keep guessing until bot execution is completed. Continue. Okay, execution is completed. Let's show the illustrator. Just refresh. See in this how it works. Complete based on the Excel file. We can control the entire tested grouping. By utilizing this master grouping mechanism, we can implement a highly efficient approach that not only the streamlines the process but also save the valuable time. Okay, if you like this video, keep subscribe and comment, share your colleagues this video. Okay, guys, we'll see you in the next video. If you want this code, I will attach this Git link under the video. We can see that. If you have any doubts and queries, you can send me a mail. Then you can ping me in the comments. Thank you so much. Bye.